Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm your host, and today we'll take a deeper dive into the world of Docker. Our today's topic is, how do I run a multi-container app using Docker Compose? Let's jump right into it. Before we begin, let's make sure we're on the same page about what Docker is. Docker is a platform for automating the deployment, scaling, and operations of applications across clusters of hosts. With Docker Compose, we can define multi-container applications, which is precisely what we are going to do today. Docker Compose is a tool for defining and managing multi-container Docker applications. It uses YAML files to configure the application services and performs the creation and startup process of all the containers with a single command. This makes it a perfect tool for our multi-container app. First things first, to use Docker Compose, you should have Docker installed on your machine. If you haven't installed Docker yet, I'll leave a link in the description below to a step-by-step guide on how to do it. Now, let's kick things off by creating our Docker Compose file. In the root of your project directory, create a file named dockercompose.yml. This YAML file is where you'll define your services, and it's what Docker Compose uses to create your environment. Let's talk about how this file is structured. At the top level, the dockercompose.yml file defines services, networks, and volumes. For our multi-container app, we'll have 3 services: Frontend, Backend, and Database, each corresponding to a container. So, for example, let's define our backend service. We'll use node.js for this. Let's create a service named backend and specify the Docker image we want to use, node:14. Then, we'll map the pods and set up the volumes. Next, we'll define our front-end service. Let's use React for this, and specify the Docker image as node:14. Similar to the backend service, we'll map the pods and set up the volumes. Finally, let's define our database service. In this case, we'll use Mongo as our choice of database, and specify the Docker image as Mongo. Again, we'll map the pods and set up the volumes. Once we've defined all our services, we can use Docker Compose to bring up our entire multi-container app. The command to do this is Docker Compose up. Docker will then pull the necessary images and start the containers as defined in our dockercompose.yml file. And there you have it. You now know how to run a multi-container app using Docker Compose. It's a valuable tool for managing complex applications that run across several containers, and it's easy to use once you understand the basic concepts. I hope this video was helpful and you've learned something new today. As always, if you have any questions, drop a comment below, and I'll do my best to answer. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more tech content, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.